Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Alive Play with Dino DNA. Today's video is going to be about something that we all know is very important: raptors. And raptor DNA. Okay, seriously, raptors are important because they can make or break a battle, and knowing how to use a raptor well and knowing how to level up your raptor quickly can definitely change the game for you. Now, don't get me wrong, if you have a really great raptor and the rest of your team is trash, you're not going to get very far because, first of all, raptor doesn't get selected every time, so you need to make sure you have a well-rounded team. But no one can underestimate the power of the velociraptor. First, we're going to talk about why the raptor is so important, and then we're going to talk about how you can level up your raptor more quickly. So first of all, raptor is the fastest, correct me if I'm wrong, but the fastest dinosaur in the whole game. Now, why is speed important? Speed is important because you get to take your opponent out before they take you out. Speed plays a huge factor. It's not the only factor, but it is a really big factor in who will do better in battle. Now, if you have a really fast dinosaur that has really weak health and that doesn't pack a powerful punch, that's not going to do you any good. But the raptor is not that. The raptor not only is the fastest in the game, but packs one of the most powerful attacks in the game, which is the raptor pounce. The pounce is 2 times the damage that your raptor does. So depending on what level your raptor is, that's how much the damage will be. My raptor currently dishes out an attack of over 800. So that's over 1600 damage points with the pounce. That's insane. That is so much damage. A raptor could take out a dinosaur in 2 moves. Pounce and the bite, which is 1 times the damage. But you have to be strategic, and we'll talk about that in a second. But that's what makes the raptor so important, is it's fast and it hits you with a really powerful attack. The other thing that makes a raptor great is its health is actually decent. Now, don't get me wrong, it does have pretty low health, maybe some of the lowest health in the game, but it can usually take at least 1 hit from most dinosaurs, sometimes more. Depending on what level your raptor is and what level the other dinosaur is, raptor can usually take at least 1 solid hit. Now, this is important because if you come in with the pounce as your first move and your opponent strikes back, your raptor needs to withstand that attack or you're gonna lose your raptor, and you don't want to lose your raptor at the beginning of the game. Why? Because the raptor is great to swoop in with after each dinosaur gets knocked out if you can do that. It's called a revenge kill because the pounce is so powerful you could take out several dinosaurs with it. So that's another reason why the raptor is good. The health is decent and it can withstand an attack from most dinosaurs. It's not a good idea to go up against a T-Rex because even if you're gonna dish out damage, the T-Rex is gonna kill you in 1 chomp. So just be mindful of that. But otherwise, the health isn't too bad. It could be worse. It's good that it can withstand attacks from most dinosaurs. The other reason the raptor is so great in battle is because it has a cooldown of 1. What the cooldown means is that you can use an attack and you can't use that attack for so many turns. So the pounce, the raptor's strongest attack, you only have to wait 1 turn before you could use it again, which is phenomenal because there's cooldowns of 2 to 3 turns, and the fact that you can use pounce again right away after using strike, which is a pretty powerful move as well, is incredible. The raptor alone can take out an entire team of weak dinosaurs and dinosaurs that don't pack a powerful punch. So that is why raptor is so important. Just because you have a powerful raptor doesn't mean that strategy is irrelevant. You can have all the power in the world, and if you don't use it correctly, it's useless. So strategy is important with Velociraptor. Now the best way to use Raptor is to make it work for you as long as possible in the game. So I like to start off with my Raptor, and if my opponent comes in with something stronger, something that I know can kill me in one chomp, or something that is super tanky, or a Raptor of the same level, because if you come in Raptor and Raptor, the Raptor of a higher level will be faster than you, and a Raptor of the same level, it will depend on who hits pounce first. So I never trust that, because the other Raptor of the same level will literally just take your whole life. So when that happens, I usually swap out immediately because I don't want to lose my Raptor. And I usually swap out with something really tanky that can take additional hits, something really strong like a T-Rex that can take additional hits, and depending on what the other dinosaur is too, right? Or something that has a bite back, a counter attack, because then you're not really missing a turn. That's what I like to swap my Raptor out with if I think my Raptor is going to get taken out too soon. That's what I'll do, I'll swap out. Now, if it's a dinosaur that's pretty tanky but I know won't give me too much damage, or that I know I'll survive the damage, I'll go ahead and do the pounce anyway and then swap out, and using the same strategy for swap out as before. If I know that my Raptor can for sure take that dinosaur out in 2 hits, I will leave it in, because I'll have my pounce already for the third, and then depending on who they bring in as their second dinosaur, I'll be able to evaluate whether I should pounce or whether I should swap out. So obviously you could do this as well if you don't already. And if they have a really weak team, you can honestly just keep going. Depending on what else you have in your team too, you might decide it's worth it to put in the damage for something really strong that they have to lose your Raptor, depending on who you have on your team. So it all just depends battle to battle, right? You have to really think critically about it. Now finally, as far as swapping in the Raptor, we talked about swapping the Raptor out, but as far as swapping in, I don't like to swap in the Raptor prematurely. I like to wait until my opponent has taken out a dinosaur and then come in with the Raptor, because again, the Raptor's health is decent, but not decent enough to take additional hits without dishing out damage. Even though the Raptor does go first, so that helps because it's faster than everything, but you don't really want your Raptor to take on more damage than necessary because the health is on the lower end. So when I swap in my Raptor, I usually make a sacrifice of another dinosaur. I think, okay, this dinosaur is gonna go out, but I'm gonna come in with my Raptor and the game's gonna be done. Now, when you swap in your Raptor, don't go immediately to the pounce. Really evaluate how much damage does your strike do, and if you can take that dinosaur out with your strike, do it, because then you have your pounce ready for whatever dinosaur they choose next, right? Hope that makes sense, but that's why the Raptor is so critical in battle, and that's why even if you have a strong Raptor, you need strategy. Now, speaking of, having a strong Raptor is also key, because you can have a weak Raptor and do fairly well, but as you climb the ranks, you're gonna need a stronger Raptor, especially when you're going up against other stronger Raptors that are gonna be faster than yours, because you want to make sure that yours is the fastest in the game, right? So how do you level up your Raptor? Well, there's 3 ways to make sure you're getting as much Dino DNA, Raptor DNA as possible. First thing, remember, stay on top of your incubators. Both the free incubators and the incubators you get from battle give Raptor DNA periodically. So that's important. You want all that Raptor DNA. Stay on top of your battle incubators. Make sure you always have one going. Save the long ones for nighttime, and throughout the day have your short ones going off so you can do more. So staying on top of the incubators is important and will make a big difference in how fast you get to level up your Raptor. The next thing is taking advantage of special events. Today they had a special event where Raptor was the dino of the day, and we basically got 12 Raptors handed to us on a silver platter, which is amazing because that's so much Raptor DNA. I leveled up my Raptor from a level 14 to a level 15 today because of this event. So take advantage of events like that. I know you don't necessarily have to get every dinosaur when there's an event, but Raptor's one that you do. Then there's sponsored events and incubators. Sponsored events, AMC had a special incubator where when you went to their location, you could get the incubator. Some people reported they had to pay to get inside, and if that's the case, then it's gonna cost you money. But some of us were able to reach it without paying, and it had so much DNA, it was amazing. So take advantage of special sponsored events. Now, there's of course incubators that you could pay for in the marketplace. This is a great way to level up, but not everyone has that. So here's a hack for you. If you want to level up your Raptor fast, there's one thing that you can do that's really helpful, and we'll get to that in a minute. Now, here's something that almost everyone will be able to do. Raptors spawn at night. Now, I'm not sure if they spawn everywhere at night. Let me know in the comments below if you see raptors in your area at night. But I'm not sure if it's everywhere, but there's at least some zones where raptors spawn. I'm lucky enough to live in one of those zones. So all I have to do is go around the neighborhoods for an hour and collect at least 10 raptor DNA a night, and I'm leveling up. Let me tell you, I'm leveling up fast because 2 days ago my raptor was a level 13. 3 days ago my Raptor was a level 12, so I'm leveling up fast thanks to the night Raptor hunts and the special event today. So go Raptor hunting at night. Now, if you don't see Raptors in your area at night, that means you have to find an area where they are. If you can, you definitely should if you want to level up your Raptor. If you cannot, if you don't have transportation, or if you don't have a way to get around, or if you're just too busy, there is something you can do, but it's gonna take time and patience, okay? So here's one hack to getting Raptor DNA. When you are battling, change your team to all of your weakest dinosaurs and lose. Lose all the way down to the very first level, because the incubators that you will get from Arena 1 have Raptor DNA. The 3-hour incubators will give you 80 Raptor DNA. So if you can get three 3-hour incubators a day, you will get Raptor DNA. Not to mention that if you get an 8-hour incubator, you can get T-Rex DNA. It's not as much as 80, but it's something. So that's a hack. If you don't have money, if you don't have transportation, if you don't have a way to get around, and you are desperate for Raptor DNA, lose your battles on purpose until you get to Arena 1 and stay on top of your incubators. This might take a while, but you'll be able to level your team up to beast mode and then just destroy everyone on your way back up, okay? If you are without options, this is a good one for you. Let me tell you, Raptor hack, life hack, incubator hack. That's what we got for you today. So, Raptors, they're important. Level them up. Do what you have to. It's nighttime, so I'm actually about to go Raptor hunting for the night. Was this video helpful? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what level your Raptor is, and do you think it's actually essential for battle? Give this video a like if you liked it, and make sure you subscribe for more Jurassic World Alive content. Until next time, y'all, go get that dino DNA.